Honk.
And as always, the honk shall lead them. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Arvanauts. Welcome, everybody, to a Thursday night stream and a big premiere. I am super excited for this, as you might imagine. Welcome to the premiere of Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. I'm not sure that I can pump this up any more than I already have in my own head. Welcome to my favorite game. I mean, I will say the OG was my favorite game. And so I'm hoping, but everything I've heard is that this remaster is going to basically live up to, and perhaps even, although this is hard to believe, exceed the original. I don't know if that's true, but man, am I excited to give it a shot. Super pumped for this. Before we get there, just a couple of reminders. Hi, Trivet. Hi, TomTom. Before we get any further, just a couple of reminders about ways to support the channel. If you have not done so already, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube with !ArvTube, and if you're watching over there, thank you so much. Please sub to us there. It's free for you to do that over there, but it really does help us out. What's up, Shadowed? Discord is !ArvCord. You can hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams. Twitter. I don't know why I keep bringing up Twitter. I don't have Twitter anymore. Blue Sky is !ArvSky. Please do join me over there. And of course, don't forget to check out my show that I do with Zach Clay, Gen GMs, Gen GMs, my DMGM tip show as well. ArvanElleron.com, the website for all of this. On the financial side, !ArvShop, that's our merchandise area. !ArvTrayon is the Patreon, currently sitting at $71 a month. We have ticked up a little bit. Heading towards triple digits is what I really want to be able to hit, which gives us a chance to do lots of cool stuff. Like, for example, afford to buy games like Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. So please do support that. Plus, you get cool stuff for yourself as well and for the channel as we head towards various channel goals. Subbing to the channel gets you those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch. Thanks to everyone who supported us during September. Even though we are now in Sub-October, it's still subbing is still good, so we'll see. Well, we played, Tom, we did play the first one, as you know. We played Dragonlance, and we did play and win Dragonlance Champions of Krynn. So in fairness to me, I did get it done. But yes, I'm sorry. This is my favorite game. I have to play my favorite game. And if once this gets done, to be perfectly frank with you, the next game up is going to be Metroid Prime 4, because that game is dropping in December. And so when this is done, that's going to be next. And then after that, I shall probably return to the next couple of Dragonlance games. Those games are not going anywhere. I definitely am going to come back to them, as I did promise. You know, I did come back to the gold box with the other ones, but I got to play this. I'm sorry, but you gotta give me a little bit of latitude on this thing. Where was I? So anyway, yes, subbing to the channel was really good. Yeah, I did. No, I won Champions. Yep. No, I won it. I actually just won it on last Saturday. Last Saturday, I did win Champions of Krynn. I was very excited about that. I won Champions, and then Tuesday I played Sword of the Sea, which was the Patreon Field Chechos game of the month, and now we're up to this. So yeah. Let's see. On the financial side, I already said that. On the publishing side, Icarus, that's my graphic novel from Athos Arts. Library is my Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library, my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment, and Greyshade, that is my Greyshade IP. Greyshade, Renegade, and Heretic, the Grey Assassin trilogy, critically acclaimed and available now at from Athos Arts at that link. You can also get the audiobook of Greyshade from our very own Trent Sparks, available at that link. And you can pre-order you can also pre-order the tabletop role-playing game. I'll also be on the lookout for Renegade and Heretic coming later this year. You can also pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade, which is coming to you from Alligator Alley on our very own our very own Brandon O'Brien, The Rising Tides. That will be coming out in a few weeks, so we're very excited about that. Please make sure to join us for that. Let's see. So got that. Okay. And let's see. So let's do that. That'll be lovely. It'd be great. We'd really appreciate that. And let's see, last but certainly not least, BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention, important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message we're going to do so for others in that situation in the future. Quick note on schedule, we've got this going on tonight. Then we will be back on Saturday with more of this game. I am extremely busy at the moment with a bunch of stuff. I am just getting to the point where I think I've almost gotten the decks cleared, and things will slow down a little bit. But in the meantime, it means that I've been super busy, so I'm not going to be working on putting together the schedule. Triffid has done a wonderful job with it as usual, but I'm not going to be able to sort of officially list it on my calendar or anything until Sunday. So you're going to have to just bear with us for the next day or so because of the timing of when the beginning of October fell, and also just my own workload. It has been a lot. But we have got more of this game coming up on Saturday, and then we'll move into what should be a really fun October. It looks like there's only going to be probably two, or I guess 1, 2, 3 tabletop sessions, not counting community D&D, of course, which is going to be happening. So that's unfortunate. That we will not have Expedition, but there's a lot of schedule conflicts there. We've got one Eberron game coming up. We should have one Ghosts of Saltmarsh game if all goes well. We'll have a Atari Tunes game of Beowulf in there, and we will have obviously Community D&D as well. So we've got a lot of cool stuff in there. Don't get me wrong, but we'll have the other details as that. And yes, that's cool. Thank you, Triffid, and again, Triffid doing wonderful work as always with this, doing wonderful, lovely work. So thank you. With that. All right. With all that said, I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to turn on that, and I'm going to say hello to everybody. Welcome. So welcome to the premiere. Now, I played this game for the first time. Let's see. So I played this game for the first time in 1997. This game came out. A lot of things happened in 1997. In 1997, I had just begun my PhD work at Brandeis University. In 1997, I started dating my now wife. We've been together for 28 years, and we actually started dating, I want to say it was Columbus Day of this month. When at the time it was Columbus Day, 28 years ago. But now it's Italian Heritage Day or Indigenous Peoples Day. But we all know it's Monday, October 13th, basically right around there is when my wife and I started dating for the first time. And so that happened. And then the other sort of minor thing that just sort of flew under the radar screen was the release of this funny little game known as Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles. And the thing about that that I wanted to note is that I shouldn't say the Ivalice Chronicles, just Final Fantasy Tactics. Now, I had already played Final Fantasy VII at this point. I had obviously played back in the day Final Fantasy I. I had played Final Fantasy II. I had played some other games in this thing. And Final Fantasy IV, I believe. I had not played 6 or anything like that. I had played 8, which I didn't like. Yeah, that's no. 20 plus years before I was born, we were married. No. No, we got married in 2003, but we started dating in 97. So so there were a lot of things going on, and this game came out, and I had already played this once, and I was like, all right, well, this is cool. Like this seems like I like role playing games, obviously, and I was like, I had a PlayStation 1, and I was like, it seems worth playing. What sort of arose from that? What came from that was this absolutely extraordinary, and I mean just like wildly unbelievable, amazing game known as Final Fantasy Tactics that as I played it, and I remember, I didn't notice this for the first couple of hours. I was just going along and playing it. And then I want to say, I had roommates that were watching me play, and we were sort of we were like kind of helping each other. Should we do this? Should we do this? I want to say probably 8 to 9 hours in, maybe, I started thinking this game is unbelievable. January 1998? Oh, okay. Well, all right. It was 28 years ago. I didn't remember. Fine. January 1998. Anyway. So all the same thing still applies though. I mean, it was basically within a couple of months. So, as I was playing this game, it was probably, like I say, about 8 hours when I was like, this game is really good. Like, not just, I'm actually having a good time with it. I'm having, it's pretty solid, but like spectacularly good. Just everything about it I was enjoying. And the more I played it, the more I realized how incredible it was, and also thanks to the Red Sox for a great season. Too bad you couldn't have won the game yesterday, so you could have won. So the freaking Yankees are on to the next round. Okay, may they lose in 4. Anyway, um, so it was extraordinary to me that the game had so much depth to it because it looked deceptive. It's these little sprites moving around, like these little figures moving around on a on the screen, and like there was this epic music, but there were all these sort of things like chocobo, like the cute little chocobo figures and stuff like that. And it was just one of those games that you sort of, the more you play it, the more I was like, this is wild how good this is. And then I got about 20 hours in and I was like, this is like out of control good. Like, I can't believe how good this game is. And eventually, at the other side of it, having won it, and it was not easy, it was a very challenging game, I decided this has got to be one of the greatest games I've ever played. Like, and at the time, I was comparing it to things like Ultima Underworld, which was one of my favorite games. I had obviously, had Legend of Zelda there on the list. I had loved Metroid. I had played at that point, Final Fantasy VII was obviously right up there on my list. Like, I thought Final Fantasy VII was incredible too. There were these other ones there. But that's probably true, Wibble. Yeah, almost certainly. I think that's right. 2 is what we now know as 4. I think you're right. So 7 was amazing, but this game just kept sort of rising in my esteem. And I just adored it. And I was like, this is incredible. Played it, won it. It was wild. Then now fast forward a few years and I get myself a PSP, a used PSP. And by that point, the War of the Lions version of Final Fantasy Tactics came out, and I got that game. And I played that all the way through while visiting in-laws out in Seattle. At that point, my wife and I were together, and so visiting them and everything. And I played that game all the way through with the slowdowns and all of the animations and all this stuff, all the charm. And I played that, and it was incredible and amazing again. And I was like, I can't believe how good this game is. And then the game, a number of years after that, I don't remember exactly when, came out on Android. And I played it again on Android because, oh my God, amazing, extraordinary. So I've played the game through fully 3 times, bought the soundtrack, listened to all of these things. War of the Lions came out May 2. That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, the PSP one, though, but I thought I had the PSP version. Maybe. I don't know. You're going to keep correcting my dates every time, Shadow? Jesus, take a rest. No, I'm just kidding. No, I guess May 2007. I think War of the Lions. But it was. I'm pretty positive it was War of the Lions that I got for the PSP version. I know it was the PSP version, and I'm pretty sure it was War of the Lions. For some reason, I thought, yeah, my own personal fact checker, my own personal undesired. No, I'm just kidding. But I think I must have gotten the PSP then right around that time because I know that I was going out and playing a lot of those games. I played a couple games on that. I played one of the Assassin's Creeds on there. On the PSP, but I really, really loved and I know it was War of the Lions on there. So there was that. And then I played it again, as I say, on Android. And I don't remember exactly when the Android version came. I know I didn't get it at the exact same time, but something like that. Oh, there's a text limit every dungeon. Oh, interesting, Tom. That would explain why. Yeah, that makes sense. So I've played this 3 times. And I had decided a year or 2 ago, I have on my list, I was like, all right, I'm going to play Final Fantasy Tactics on stream. I've never done it before. I'd like to do that, whatever. So I have not played it or played it on stream. Again, I want to be careful about my dates here. But I want to say, I don't know exactly when the Android version came out. I don't remember if it came out after I started streaming in 2012 or if it came out before. I don't remember. But I know that I have not streamed it yet, and I wanted to give it a shot and stream it. And I've tried some other games that are in this ballpark. I've tried Ogre Tactics, whatever it is, Ogre Battle Tactics, Ogre Battle Tactics, whatever it's called. Hey, what's up, Zach? How you doing, man? Ogre Battle Tactics, Ogre Tactics Battle, whatever the hell the name of it is. I played that, and it's okay. I have that for my Steam Deck. It's fine, but it doesn't really have the same. It doesn't click the same way for me. I've played some Tactics Ogre. I haven't even. I've only played like the first like 8 or 10 hours of that game, so I don't remember a lot about it. Android 2015. It sounds 2015. Okay, that sounds about right. So then I did get it and play it, but I did not stream it because I know I didn't stream it, but I didn't know when it came out at the time. I played Fire Emblem, a little bit. I didn't play it on stream, and I haven't won it. And again, I like Fire Emblem okay, but again, it just doesn't quite have the same like, I don't know, vitality for me or vibrancy or something. I did play and win before I started streaming Front Mission 3, which is kind of a mech-based strategy game. And Front Mission 3 is cool. But again, it's not, just doesn't have the same charm. And so that brings us back to today with Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. Very, very... I'm just very excited about it. Everything that I've heard says that the game is off the hook amazing, the remaster. I've heard people using language like this is the best remake they've ever seen. I was like, I don't know, because the Final Fantasy remake, and technically this is a remaster, but it sort of sits in the middle though, because although it's not remaking the story, there's a lot of quality of life improvements and stuff like that, but technically this is a remaster. But they say it's one of the great games they've ever seen, and blah, 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 blah. Somehow it's even better than the original. So we'll see. I'm not one of those who believes that the only way a game is good is if it's the original. I'm happy to be told that it's actually this one is a better version of it. I don't know. But there's a lot involved, I think. There's a lot involved in this game, and I'm very excited to be able to play it. But I will say that since I have not played the game since 2015, so it has been 10 years now, there will definitely be things that I forget here and there that I'll be happy to get back into. I'll also say that I am not one of the players. You may have seen some players of this game if you've watched or played it before that does everything possible to min-max and get like, I was not one of those people that did everything conceivable and read all the guides so I could get a calculator. A character. Like, I think those are cool, but I just was never, I didn't think there was any way to do it without having a guide, and I didn't want to read a freaking guide. Like, I don't want to read a guide so that the only way you can get is if you do the following 65 things in some particular order. I just never did that. So I just like kind of rolling with the punches with this game. Sometimes you have to grind, and that's fine. Sometimes you have to do some other things, but like going for a particular class by putting, the following 65 things together is something that's not my bag. If I do it, I do it. If it happens, it happens. But I'm not going to go out of my way to make that happen. I just want to sort of explore and discover again some of these classes as I go through. So, oh yeah, Ogre Battle, the March of the Black Queen. But that one I didn't. Yeah, but I've only played the more recent, the one that came out. The one that was out for, I played it. I have it on my Steam Deck, and I don't remember what it is. I want to say it's the most recent, like either it might be a remaster, Ogre Tactics Ogre Remastered, or whatever the hell it's called. That might be the new one. And as I say, I liked it, but it was always like, man, I would have liked this even better if it was Final Fantasy Tactics. So, with all of that said, super excited to play this tonight and to get into this. Let's do it. I thought very seriously also about what system to play this on. I thought about playing it on, I considered playing it on PS5 because of the whole Sony thing. I thought about that. I considered putting it on my Nintendo Switch, although I still have only a Switch 1. I don't have a Switch 2 yet. But I just decided in the end that this will allow me to play it on Steam Deck if I'm traveling. This will give me a chance to play at home on kind of the best system that I can. It also makes it available for like modding and stuff like that. The only one the sort of second place behind this would have been PS5, and that's not portable. So unless I keep my PS5 on and then do some kind of remote play business, but I don't like doing that. So, So yeah, so that's the deal. Tactics Ogre Reborn, is that the name of it? Okay. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but actually wait, it'll say it on here, won't it? Because I have it on here. Yeah, there it is, Tactics Ogre Reborn, that's the one. And as you can see, like I haven't even played 6 hours of this yet. I played 5 and a little under 5.5 hours of it, and the last time I played was May 2023. That sounds about right. Again, I liked it, but It ain't Final Fantasy Tactics. I'll just say that. So, let's do this, folks. Now, question from those of you watching in chat. How many of you have seen, like, either played or seen any of the Final Fantasy Tactics games that I just mentioned, the versions of them? You know, like one of the ones that I mentioned. How many of you have seen or watched it, or watched or played one of these versions? You've never played any of them? Okay. You played on iOS. Oh, nice, Wibble. Nonstep has. Nice, nice. All you saw is me playing FF7R. Oh, God, Tactics is so good. I also heard that the voice acting in this is really good, too. All right. You're in for a treat, people. This game is great. Unless they ruined it, which every review I've seen says that it's even better, if anything, then you're in for a treat. This is a game that, to me, has essentially, like, no weaknesses. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, you know what? This one I have to play with my Logitech dual action. I can't. First of all, this design is my favorite kind of controller anyway. But I played the Xbox controllers. I've done that before, but I love these. It's so good, Shadowed. It's so good. All right, here we go. Let's make it happen. I'm glad that Steam reminds me about these things. That's kind of cool. Okay, here we go. I will adjust volume on video when I need to. Okay. Yay, it works, I think. Yeah, buddy. Okay, brightness. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Sound effects subtitles. Ooh. I did know that, Nonstop. Yes, I did know that. I've read several interviews with the developer over the years, and I have read that. Also, this came out during a time when there was a pretty serious economic downturn in Japan, and the guy was writing about income inequality and corruption, and I was like, that sounds familiar. Okay, sound effects subtitles. Sure, I may switch that later on. The music in this, spectacular, by the way. Sound wave visualization. Nah. Okay. No. Ah, so bright. Okay, here we go. The game will start with these settings. Good. I'm glad. Ah. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, man. Oh, really? You know, I've heard, Zach, a rumor that band has a spectacular marimba player. That's what I've heard. I've also heard that the marimba player is like a dual threat. Did you know that band, that person also does harmony singing as well, and sometimes melody singing, and also like kicks ass with synthesizer as well? Just saying. All right, people. Now, I do love the fact that you can do classic. I want to play the enhanced one. I've played the classic 3 times, as I just said. Yeah, I heard that. But I'm excited for this. All right, here we go, chat. Enhanced version is based on the original 1997 release of Final Fantasy Tactics. Features full voice acting, additions, adjustments to dialogue, animated character portraits to provide a more immersive way to experience the story. Also boasts higher resolution graphics with an updated user interface, along with improved controls and optimized game balance, making it an ideal choice for returning players and newcomers alike. In addition to controller support, the enhanced version allows the use of mouse and keyboard. I'm just curious. It's a faithful representation, but it does have autosave. That's pretty cool. But no, we're playing enhanced. That's true. All right. Here we go, baby. Oh, wait. Yep. Let's do it. Sword in hand, a warrior clutches stone to breast. Bing, ba, bing, ba, bing, ba, bing, ba, bing. In sword etched, he is fading memories. In stone, his tempered skill. By sword attested, by stone revealed. Ooh, good timing. Thundercat, ho! Their tale can now be told. Thank you, kids are asleep. Perfect timing. Welcome to the premiere of Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, my favorite game of all time. Thank you, kids are asleep. The Zodiac Brave story. Oh, God, so am I. Thank you so much, Kids Are Asleep, for the raid. I appreciate it. You all should be following Kids Are Asleep. Thank you so much, Raiders. I appreciate it. That was perfect timing. Oh, let's go. Okay, Squire, easier battles. Tactician mode, it's already tough enough, thanks. Story is the same. Let's do night. Solar calendar. It is October 2nd. Just curious. Yeah, okay. October 2nd. Here we go. Wait. Wait, what? Why does it say... Wait, what? So it wants my birthday. Okay, yeah, that's my birthday. Yeah, okay, woo! That was close. Hi, Mrs. Dunsel. Yeah, no, I know. I did. That's my birthday. I figured it out. For a minute, I was like, what the frick? Yeah. No, I had to know when my birthday is, yes. Okay, here we go. September 16th. The play mode, it's just like difficulty level. If Squire is the sort of story mode, Knight is the default regular difficulty, and then Tactician is the hard-ass mode. Oh, that's cool. Kids are asleep. That's cool. Yep, September 16th. All right, here we go, baby.
I am Arazlam J.D. For the greater part of my life, I have been a student of Ivalice's middle age. You are familiar with the War of the Lions, no? It was a bitter war of succession that rent the land of Ivalice in two.
Ivalice.
Here we first find mention of Delita Hyrule, the hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history. His is a tale of great renown, familiar to all who dwell within our land. But, as we well know, what the eye sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. There was another young man.
His name was Arvin Eleron.
Ramza Beowulf.
Oh, well, that too. Yeah, Ramza.
The youngest son of House Beowulf, famed for producing leaders of men. There is no official record of the role he played on history's stage.
But just like Shepard, he did everything.
However, according to the Jirai papers, which had long lain concealed in church archives, this forgotten young man was in fact the true hero.
You noticed?
The church maintains he was a heretic of the highest order, an inciter of unrest, who blasphemed the gods and profaned the godly.
Good voice acting.
Which of these two accounts is to be believed?
Spoiler alert, not the churches.
Join me now in my search to uncover the answer. The truth.
Yes, Heretic. Available now from Athens. Square Enix. The Zodiac Brave story. I did Shadowed, although I remember almost nothing about it, but I did. Final Fantasy Tactics. The Ivalice Chronicles. Ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba, da. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. Based on Final Fantasy Tactics, 1997. Producer, Hironobu Sakaguchi. Co-producer, Michio Okamiya. Yasumi... Oh, I can't do it. Art director, character designer, composers. Game designer, Hiroyuki Ito. Lead programmer, Taka Murata, and the original development team. Final Fantasy Tactics, The Ivalice Chronicles. Key art, Akihito Yoshida. Original script enhancement review, Yasumi Matsuno. Lead engineer, Kohei Kawaji. I don't, that doesn't make me feel old at all, Zach, just so you know. Came out the year you were born. I should have added that in. Yep, this is based on the original also, but the graphics are enhanced. Animated Cinematics Kamikaze Duga Company Limited. Lead project manager, Tsukasa Sato. Executive producer, Naoki Yoshida. Producer, Shoichi Matsuzawa. Co-director, Ayako Yokoyama. Yeah. Art director, Hiroshi Minagawa. Director, Kazuyu Toyo, My Hero. Yeah, I'll bet, Wibble. Orban Monastery.
O Father, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
Lady Ovelia, it is time.
I'll not be much longer, Agrias.
Your escort has already arrived.
Hurry it the hell up. The sprite work on this is so good.
Please,
wow.
Heed the good lady's words, Highness. You must hurry.
You must hurry. Yep.
Still in here, are ya? It's been the better part of an hour.
Ah, Gafgarian, you piece of...
Gafgarian, you forget yourself, sir. You are in the presence of the princess.
Now, I thought Gafgarian was spelled with one F, not two. That's interesting. I seem to remember it being one, but I don't know.
Mayhap bowed heads would less offend. But you would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries.
Nominative determinants. Gafgarian, yeah.
I see even the noble Order of the Northern Sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves.
A guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not to expect chivalry. We are in the employ of the Order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you.
Dang.
Govern your tongue.
Agrias is a badass, so is Gifgarian.
Enough. Let us be on our way.
How's the audio, everybody? Music okay? Again, it's sort of quieter music, but still. Music okay? Audio, like, sound working okay? Audio seems perfect. Lovely.
The Father watch over you, child.
And you, Elder.
Milady, the enemy is upon us.
God, the music, though.
You got Tanner's men?
we are paid for this. Time to earn our keep. What is it, Ramza? You above getting paid to do a job?
I'm a knight no longer. Just another sellsword.
Right then. To battle.
Yep, nobody ever does have noses.
Deliver us, O Lord.
God, the zoom in, the zoom out, like it's so good. And the sweep around, yeah.
They bear the crest of the Black Lion. Duke Goltana must be mad.
You there, wench. It is useless to resist.
I said it. I called you a wench.
You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours.
The princess.
A head on a sword. These swords of Goltana, lack wits one and all.
In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gafgarian.
Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, Ramza, with me.
Yep, they all start walking.
Kill them all! Leave no man standing!
Ba, ba, ba.
You would have us slaughter them. Are you mad? Kill them here, and you'll have played into Duke Goltana's hands. We need only put them to rout.
I find dead men rout more easily.
It's time.
All right, controlling Ramza. In the first battle, you can only control Ramza. When Ramza's turn, he may move once and perform one ability. If you select wait, he will take no further action and his turn will end. On the left side of the screen is the combat timeline. Each unit will act according to their place in the timeline indicated by a number. 1 is displayed for the unit whose turn it is to act. Hold LT and press up or down to scroll through the combat timeline and view information on each unit. There we go. Okay, cool. Yes. Yes, and there are some... No, that's not predetermined, no. Some of them are like basic characters that are story-driven characters, but there are other characters that you meet that you can actually join. There are other characters you meet that can join your group, and you don't necessarily... You can miss some. Or not miss them. Like, you can choose not to recruit some depending on how things happen. So, okay. Very cool. All right. So, abilities. We have attack. From the abilities menu, you command the unit to attack with a currently equipped weapon or perform an ability it's learned. The attack command is the most basic form of offense. Range varies according to the weapon. Abilities have many uses, such as attacking, healing, and providing support. Some consume MP or items. So this is basically, this is like what a squire specifically has as abilities. They can rush. They can throw stone. They can remove poison, blindness, and silence, or chant. Oh, also, I got the deluxe edition, which means I may be able to get a couple of extra things here I wouldn't otherwise have, because I'm doing that. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, that's right, Wibble. I forgot about that. That's right. Okay, let's see. Okay, movement in battle. To reposition the active unit, select move from the battle menu, followed by a tile within its movement range. Now, a couple of notes about this. Positioning matters a lot. If you go straight up to somebody, attacking them head on is going to be, they have their defenses ready, whatever. If you can get to the side or behind a character, that can put you in a much better spot. But obviously, if I got here and like isolated myself in the midst of this group, that's probably not the best idea. So, but I'm also better than these people. Like you can see Weslef. I also love the fact that they named all of these guys Biggs, Dish, Fuchs, Lezalas. So I'm inclined to go here and go after this guy, even though I'm doing it front up because he's an archer as well. So I'm going to move here. You can also reset the move, by the way. So I'm going to reset, which is that's a quality of life thing. In the original, you couldn't reset. You moved somewhere and you just had to stay there. All the color equipment. There we go. Status. So I have equipment. I have a mithril sword. I have nothing in my other hand. I have a mithril helm, chainmail, and battle boots. And my job, now this becomes a big thing later on. I am a squire right now, but I could switch from squire over to archer, knight, or chemist. I think in my games, typically, I'm trying to remember if I did something different for OG, but War of the Lions, I'm pretty sure that I went with knight for Ramza for much of the game. But you can obviously become other things too. I know some people, one person in particular I know basically made Ramza into a ninja, and he was ridiculous. So, all right, so we're going to move up here. And now, it's time to rush.
Try this! Curse my luck.
Achievement unlocked. Use an action ability with a party member during battle. Oh, yeah. Now facing. This is also important. So, so now I have to think about this. He's down to 36-27. So he's not dead yet. So where I face, same thing. If they come up to me front on, it's going to be easier for me to defend than if they come at me from behind or to the side. So I'm probably going to stay like this, even though this guy and this guy, because he could still technically attack me. So I'm going to stay here. Okay, now everyone else, they have control over automatically. He's dead.
You're done for. What?
That's too bad, because I used to love the "ah" is the sound they used to make when they got killed. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. I gotta switch that from status screen under units. Okay, I will check that. Yeah, see, that's me from the side. That was a worry. When we get back to me, I'll do that. Yeah. Once I get out of the prologue. Okay. Shield parry. Suck it.
The battle is ours.
Battle's not yours, bro.
Leave it to me.
His Shadow Blade ability is so powerful.
Farewell.
But how?
Boop. Deesh nuts. Oh, she's gonna rend his helm, break his armor.
Now's my chance.
If you rend the helm, if you get like a unique item,
Let me think.
if you get a unique item and somebody breaks it, you lose the item. Okay. So you're saying under status effects? Oh, okay. So I have to do this on the main menu. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's right. 35 damage, or 15, but I'd knock him over. No, let's attack him normally. Oh yeah?
This looks grim.
Everything lost. No time to waste.
Everything lost. I still love that. 54. Uh-oh. Ow.
Death or glory. Time to work. Only one thing for it.
Aha, your helm is rent.
I must press on.
Okay, I need to get out of here. Hey, what's up, Rippin'? Hey, Passing Void. XCOM is okay. I have played a decent amount of XCOM. Not the most recent, but like when they did the new modern version. I don't know when that was, some years ago, I guess. But I don't love the classic "you've been XCOM'd." You know, when you have like a 5% chance you still miss, kind of frustrates me. Okay, sounds good. Sleep well, kids, or sleep. Thank you, as always.
Right.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's her. Bum, 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 bum. Punch Argath. All right, sounds good. Sleep well, Trivid.
Taste this. I came so far.
You're in trouble.
No. No.
Boop. Yeah, high potion.
You'll be fine. I'm in your debt.
Thanks, Broseph. Just in case there was an alien inside.
It's time.
Okay. I'm not going to get there in time. I will... I guess I'll go this way. They're going to have it by the time it's all said and done.
Onward.
Yep. Bye-bye. Yeah, Tom?
Sorry, my friends.
Uh-oh.
No. Lady Ovelia.
Lady Ovelia. Yep.
This way. Hurry up. And try making a little less noise.
Well, well.
I'll not take orders from you!
You've quite a mouth on you, princess.
Oh. The gut punch.
Hold there!
I think not. If you feel wronged, blame yourself or the father.
This cannot be.
Delita. He lives.
Delita lives. Delita, no.
But Why does he serve under the banner of Duke Goltana? I do not understand.
In Pursuit of the Truth complete. Prologue complete.
Records of the hero Delita Hyrule
First appear 1 year before the outbreak of the War of the Lions. The loss of the 50 Years' War saw Ivalice paying enormous reparations and ceding vast swathes of land to Ordalia, the victors.
Vast swathes of land.
Knights and sellswords returned from the front to find their homes razed and loved ones slain. Compounding their woes, they were denied pay for their service and stripped of their livelihoods. This ill treatment led many to abandon their fealty to the crown and the nobility. Once loyal soldiers became rogues and traitors, donning the thief's cloak and plotting treason. It was a time of great unrest for Ivalice. Murder and theft were commonplace. Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of these, the city of Garland too saw its share. It was there that our tale began, a year earlier.
1 year earlier. Chapter 1. The Meager. The Royal Military Academy at Garland.
Did you hear? Another Wayne was struck last night on its way to Egros.
The Corpse Brigade again.
'Tis long past the hour for drills. What is happening, I wonder? Delita, what do you suppose this is about?
I could hazard a guess.
Oh? Do tell.
I think Duke Larg is coming to Garland.
Duke Larg? Why?
Not just the Duke. The Marquis Elmdor de Limbri, too.
That's the first I've heard of it. This has not the sound of a state visit.
All of Ivalice is in turmoil. The Order's supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is, they number too few.
And they mean to bolster their numbers with us.
All right, everybody, fall in! The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knight's Apprentice. As I'm sure you're already aware, the number of brigands roaming Galleon is on the rise. Among them, the Corpse Brigade, a seditious lot with a grudge against the very crown they had served. Rogues such as they must be dealt with.
Must be dealt with. Oh, that's cool, Passing Void. I have not. I did play... I have played OG Fallout. I have played Wasteland 3. And I could see some of that. I have to admit, though, Fallout, like XCOM, frustrated me because of the whole 95% failing. I told this story before, but I made myself into a pistol specialist in the first Fallout, and I had this happen a few times, and the last straw was when I was right next to a guy on the ground, basically stunned. I have my gun right next to him, and it jams and fails. And I literally was uninstalled it. Nope, sorry, don't believe you. Don't believe that a pistol specialist right next to a person who's stunned is going to miss. Sorry. It just got so frustrating. But anyway, obviously, Brian Fargo is they're good. These are good developers, obviously. And also, I have to say that Fallout and Wasteland are not really my cup of tea in terms of setting. I much prefer this. I'm more of a fantasy person than a science fiction person. I do like science fiction, but I don't like sort of post-apocalyptic dystopian stuff is kind of my least favorite settings. Nothing wrong with them. It's just not my bag. So that's the other thing about it. Yeah, the original Fallout.
The Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the Brigade. An operation of a grand scale.
So far, I like the... I definitely love the voice acting. I think I like what they're doing with this... The smoothing of the sprites. It does smooth it over a bit. So I have to think about how I feel about that, but...
We will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard.
Nice.
This will leave Egro's castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. Remember, you represent the Academy itself. Noble or otherwise, your actions reflect upon us all.
Yep. I uninstalled Fallout because of Pistol Jam. Because it happened several times to me already, TomTom. Something like it. And that like, I think it was like the 4th time it had happened in maybe 4 hours, and I was like, that's enough. I couldn't stand it. I was like, if I can't trust that a guy who I specifically made to be like this character, if I can't trust that he's going to walk, and it wasn't a Pistol Jam, it was allegedly a miss. I'm like, I don't care if that could actually happen IRL. I'm not putting up with it. Like, I'm right next to him. Come on. Like, I just couldn't take it. And like I said, if I had loved the setting, I probably would have seen beyond it, but I was already like, eh. That's a good question. That I don't even remember, TomTom. I don't think so, no. I don't think I did pick the Jinxed feat. I'm pretty confident I wouldn't have put up with it, wanted to do that. It just was, you know, again, like, could it happen statistically? Sure, but I just...
Fight with honor.
It was frustrating.
And trust in your steel. Twould seem the time to take up arms is already upon you, young apprentices. I've just received word that a band of thieves, routed by our knights, flees here to Garreland, where the bustling streets will only aid their escape.
I'm not really in any hurry to. Like I said, I really don't like the setting very much. I'm not saying it's a bad setting. It's just not my bag. I don't like post-apocalyptic stuff.
We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us.
You will do it.
This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed.
Whoosh. Guest party member, Delita.
Let's be on our way.
At certain points in the story, guest units will join Ramza's party. These guest units will participate in battle, but they will act of their own accord and cannot be given any instructions. The world map. You may now navigate the world map. To travel around Ivalice, position the cursor with LS, select location. Moving to locations marked with diamond or diamond in the sky will progress the story. While on the world map, pressing X will display a list of locations. From there you can choose your next destination, view the types of stock sold at each settlement, and other information. Whoops, nope. Okay. What did you say it was from the status effects? What was the thing that was from, Precisely right, Wibble. That's exactly right, Wibble. That's actually a very good way to put it. In my game, like in my D&D games, if I had someone like that, I would just 100%, they would just do it. Like, I wouldn't give them a roll. The Divinity games are not bad. I played a lot of Divinity Original Sin 1 co-op. I didn't love the story, and I got frustrated with the sort of the tactical effects were eh. Divinity Original Sin 2 fixed a lot of the environmental effects stuff. The problem with Divinity Original Sin 2 is I don't love Larian's writing. I know that I'm very unusual that way. I don't love their writing. I don't like their sense of humor particularly. It's just not, again, not my thing. I do love Triangle Strategy, which I played here. I did love the original Infinity Engine games. I did like Pillars of Eternity 1. I did like Pillars of Eternity 1. I did like Tyranny. That game was great. I liked Wrath of the Righteous. No, not Wrath of the Righteous. The first Pathfinder game, Kingmaker, except I didn't like the Maker part. I just wanted to play an RPG. I really liked Black Geyser, which I played on stream. So a whole bunch of them. Okay, status screen under the units section of the main menu. Oh, you're talking about... Okay. So I have to, like, move... I have to move to this spot first, right? Can I save this first? Save. Create new save data. There we are. Lovely. Yeah, I can't get to the party menu, though, from here. No, wrong one. Oh, there we go. There we go. No. I may not be able to get to it yet.
What was that? What was that? How odd.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boop, 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 boop. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, positioning battle members. You can now choose where to position your units for the start of battle. Before combat begins, you can decide which units to place and where. For battles that are part of the main story, realms that cannot be removed. When selecting your party, move the cursor to a unit, press Y to view its status screen. From here, you can change the unit's job and equipment to better deal with your opponents. Hold RT to switch to tactical view, either when selecting battle members or during battle. Provides a clear view of ally and enemy positions as well as the lay of the land, like that. Combat sets. Here we go. Maybe? No. I do like Star Wars. Warhammer 40K is okay, but not my biggest thing. I do love Star Wars. Thor is really cool, although not on the game side of things necessarily. But I did like Thor, both in comic books and the movie. I loved Green Lantern as a kid. The Green Lantern movies have not been served well. Star Ocean, I have not played. Or, like, seen. I could switch him to Chemist, but I don't want to do that. So it looks like I have to wait until I finish this.
Very well.
Let's throw...
Nothing can stop me.
Throw Chemist down there.
Ready and able.
I want another Chemist, or do I want...
Understood.
To battle.
Yeah, and I've never... Yes, Owlcat's a good studio. Darksaber 2K, fellow streamer, friend of mine.
Little Moppets, is it?
Our
luck's turn for the better.
Played Rogue Trader quite a bit and liked it.
All right, lads. Cut through these and we're as good as fled. Make quick work of them. And don't be leaving no squealers behind.
Defeat all enemies.
Leave it to me.
Right then. There we go.
Dark Heresy, yeah.
Careful, Ramza.
Oh, all the main
well-aimed
menu.
thrust pierces the mail.
Okay, I'll do that after this fight then.
Don't patronize me, Delita. We Beowulfs know our way around the battlefield.
Yeah, Delita. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Beowulf, was it? Heir to the noble house, Beowulf, I'd wager. Looks like we have ourselves some apprentices from the academy. Well, highborn moppets are still moppets.
Yeah, you're calling you a muppet.
Lay down your arms or die clutching them. None will mourn your passing.
Dang. Yes. Yes. Because he's played more than just that. He's played some of the other Warhammer games. So he loved Rogue Trader, and he's played like a couple of the real-time, the Warhammer real-time strategy ones as well. So yes.
Is that right? You're in far over your little heads.
It's time.
I don't love positioning myself like this, but I want to try to get in that attack. Oh, okay, I didn't have that. Once you have selected an ability to target, the expected outcome will be displayed. Use this to predict what effect your actions might have before you make your decision. In addition to Ramza, you can also command allied units sent into battle. Instruct them wisely to ensure you emerge victorious. Ooh. Okay. Oh no, he's in the way! I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. Whoops! Yeah. Oh, nice. All right, well, great.
Let me see.
That'll hit. Jeez, only 3 points? Unit can raise its level by earning experience in battle. When a unit gains a level, its attributes such as hit points and magic points will increase. The rate at which the various attributes grow depends on the unit's job at the time of gaining a level.
Got me to contend with.
Gonna throw him a potion. Yep. Man, all I need to do is hit him once to kick him out.
Just getting started.
Eh.
No substitute for experience.
Ow. Okay, give me some hit points back.
I needed that.
Thank you. Now you have move. Let's get down there. Ah! Well, but he's facing out, so...
Right. Oh, I'm not ready.
Boop. $16. Yeah.
You got me.
Time to show off my skills.
A unit can raise its job level by earning job XP in battle. Each job has its own level, and as a unit's different job levels increase, new jobs become available for that unit to use, which is so much fun, by the way.
Not bad.
Can I throw a stone from here? Yep.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, as your job level goes up, as you get levels in jobs, you can get different. Wow, you punched me in the back of the head. You can get different jobs available to you, so basically different classes. And when you combine levels of different jobs together, you can get basically multi-class is the sort of equivalent of that. So, like, if you want to be a ninja, it's like thief plus... I don't remember. There are so many combinations, but this guy's in trouble.
What now?
Now. Let's... And I'll show you that when I get out of here with some of these job levels. Like I say, I want to say that most of the time I make Ramza, the main character, into a knight until later on, and then other things become available. You can become a samurai. You can become all kinds of, like, summoner, time mage. I mentioned calculator, although, again, that's complicated, but yeah. There's some pretty wild stuff that you can be. Okay, oh, I don't have that. Okay, let's see.
I fear nothing.
So here it ends.
I can't miss.
And this thing where you're, like, dancing around them, like, you dance around to get to certain points, like, where they're standing and everything, that happens quite a bit. There we go. Not 100% sure if you can hit from here. Yeah, I didn't think so. So that's the beauty of this reset move thing, which you could not do with the original. I could throw... What we're going to do is we're going to come up here instead, even though I'm attacking him head on.
power grows.
Ready and waiting. Do I look stronger?
And I love how every time they were all named, it's subtle, but it just gave it a whole different sense of things. Can't move. Can't move.
Prepare yourself.
That was
There we
a
go.
good one. Right.
Ah, now, the other thing is, okay. Okay, let's get rid of him.
It's over!
Okay. Now, there's one of these left. And the thing about this that you want to do is, when you have one of these left, you see how these ones sitting on the battlefield have these, I'll show you. They have 2 hearts. That basically is how many turns they have left before they turn into either a crystal, which basically is hit points and magic points, or they turn into an item, like a treasure chest that you can collect. So one of the secrets is when you've got a battle where you basically have the enemy routed, you're down to like 1 or 2, you want to keep that person alive while you run around and collect all the chests and or crystals and or whatever before killing them. If one of your guys goes down, you have until that 3 hearts thing runs out to either end the battle or revive them somehow. Otherwise, you lose them too. And in some cases, of course, you can't lose them because they're story-based. So, but yeah. I am going to... It's going to be kind of a long throw, but I don't know if I can get to them with there. Oh, I can. Nice. Yeah. Da, da, da,
Ever
da.
stronger.
I'll show him.
So let's see. Can't rush, but I bet I can if I go to here. Oh, can I not move? Because I can't go through you. So this is an example of what I'm talking about. I don't actually want to attack her, because if I kill her off, then I don't get a chance to get all of these guys that are lying on the ground unconscious, a bunch of whom are about to turn over. So instead what I'm going to do is I am going to wait facing in her direction. For her, I'm going to move her close to... Let's move her close to that one.
Leave it to me.
Ow.
Will I survive this? My turn.
Okay, move here. Chant.
Are you alright?
Sacrifice some hit points.
Let me see.
There we go. Hit points again.
I am blessed.
for victory.
What else can I do? Yeah, it's not going to hit the target. Can I move? What if I move here? Ah, that will hit. Okay. There we go. Treasure chest, see? So, when all the hearts above a KO'd unit have disappeared, may change into a chest. The unit cannot be revived even after battle. When a unit moves to a tile containing the chest, will acquire an item. If the deceased unit was a human, the chest will contain one piece of its equipment chosen at random. Obtained a dagger. Yeah, that one you can't reset the movement because otherwise it would be unfair. Nice.
I'll handle this.
Okay.
Another step on my journey.
I'm going to... I'm going to go here. Broadsword. Nice. So instead of a dagger, it goes up from 3 up to 4. Oh, I can't do that? Okay. Alright, that's fine.
The next move is key.
Alright, we're still waiting.
Ready.
Delita may try to take her out now. Okay, good. Not yet. Let's do that.
This should help. Thank you kindly.
Okay, and as I say, I'm waiting around like this just to get these extra chests. I won't always do that. I don't have any potions, so I might not do enough to kill her. No, I will. Never mind. Okay. Nope, that was the wrong way. Uh-oh. Alright, she's dead. Well.
It's over.
It's alright. I got a bunch of guys, though. I got a bunch of things. That's fine.
Why persist
It's
in
up,
such
Esterma.
folly? Honest work would see them die old in bed. Yet they choose instead this early grave.
Ba, 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 ba. Victory is yours. 500, 2,000, Mithril Knife, Phoenix Down Potion. Ramzo was the greatest contribution. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Goodness.
Beowulf,
Sorry.
a great hero who had attained the distinguished title of Knight Gallant, approached the hour of his death.
The Bale of Months in the waning days of the 50 Years'
What
War.
news of the war? The Order has struck a great blow. Limbri is ours once more.
Zalbag. To unlock the sewers. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, I'm with you, Esterma. Yep. Probably my favorite game of all time. Oh, goodness.
'Tis but a matter of time ere the Ordalians withdraw from Seltenia. All goes as planned, Lord Father. Be not troubled.
The envoy dispatched to treat with Advocate Lenario returned this night past. He has agreed to your proposal, Lord Father.
Good. Very good. Then the war will die with me.
Father.
There now, Alma. Do you want my last memory to be of your tears?
Golden summons Mario and his brother Green Mario.
Where is that Ramza? He should be here at your side.
Zalbag, Dystag, you are dear to me. But Ramza is no less so.
Yeah, so don't forget that, punk brothers.
Though he be not the issue of the womb that bore you, my sons, still my blood courses through his veins. Watch after him.
Lord Father!
You forget yourself, Ramza.
You have come. Good. Let me look upon your face once more.
Lord Father.
How long has it been? You've grown into a fine young man. I would hear of your studies. You've been at the academy since spring, is it?
Yes, sir.
Hear me, Ramza. For generations, we Beowulfs have stood foremost of those who serve the crown. Ours is the soul of the knight.
The knight soul, you might say.
Become a knight worthy of your name. Tolerate no injustice. Stray not from the true path.
Play the symphony of the night.
You will know the path you must walk. A Beowulf can walk no other.
Yeah, did you talk to my punk brothers?
I will not fail you, Father.
Your friend, Delita. He is a good boy. He is low-born, but he can serve you well. I've made arrangements for him to enter the academy.
Thank you for the hollow, Galen.
You should have seen the look on the headmaster's face. In the years ahead, you will need someone whom you can trust. You could do far worse than Delita.
As you say, Father.
Take care of your sister.
There is another Skywalker. Kingdom Hearts? No, just kidding. Vandal Hearts.
Show these brothers of yours what it is. What it is to be a knight.
Really good voice acting. Oh, man, that sound, the music, so good. The main menu. Pressing blah 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 while on the world map opens the main menu, which contains the following units: view party members, change your equipment abilities, so on. Inventory, check the items in your possession. Chronicle, learn about the world and story. First try opening the main menu and visiting the unit screen, where you may equip your party with weapons and armor and assign abilities. From the units section of the main menu, you may use set as favorite to have your favorite units appear at the top of the list. Nice! Head to Egro's Castle to support efforts to eliminate the Corpse Brigade. New rumors available. Okay, before we do any of that, though. On the unit screen, move the cursor to a unit, press A to view its status. From there, you may learn more about the unit, equip it with weapons and armor, learn and assign abilities, change its job, and more. You could change the order in which your units appear by pressing X to move them one at a time. Units can also be registered as favorites by pressing the menu thing. Vandal Hearts, there's a game... Oh, God, I can't remember the name of the game that was a tactical game. It might have been Vandal Hearts. I always get Vandal Hearts and Vagrant Story mixed up. It was a game where you're playing indoors for the most part, like inside a building. You're moving around tactically. It's a really cool game, but I can never remember the name compared to the others. No, it's not Cardia. This is my favorite game of all time too, Galen. I heard such great... Yeah, so far I've really, really been enjoying the voice acting, which I heard was great. I can't remember it. It's like... It does have a unique art style, yes. And it's not like this. It's more... Oh, God, I wish I could remember. Maybe comic style. The thing is, I remember most, like... I want to say that I remember a lot of fighting, like, dungeon-to-dungeon rooms almost, but it was like the basement of places, like there were barrels and tactical things like that. It does not take place in Ivalice. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm not sure if it takes place in Ivalice. It's not a Final Fantasy game, though. It may be Vagrant Story. Maybe it's Vagrant Story. I want to look that up, actually, quickly. And then I want to see if I got this deluxe edition thing that I was supposed to get. God, I love this music. I'm so happy I'm playing this game. Oh, God, I love tactics so much. Yes, it's Vagrant Story. Yes, it is Ivalice. Oh, my God, I didn't even know that. Oh, my God, I completely didn't know that. I just remember playing it. I played it on the PlayStation. Yep, that's what it was, Vagrant Story. Oh, my God, I didn't know it was in Ivalice. That's so cool. I did not know that. I mean, it must have been like, yep, boop, boop, boop. It must have been like 25 years ago that I played that game, at least. It must have been. I had no idea. Okay, you can change the order in which units appeared. Okay, now, I think Shadowed said...
Making preparations.
Nope. Here you can view all of your equipment and consumable items. Yep, I'll get to that. Chronicle provides a wealth of knowledge that allows you to deepen your understanding of the world and the story. Okay, we'll get to that. From here, you may save your progress, load save data, adjust settings such as the play mode or camera controls. Here we go. Bonus items. Deluxe Edition. Yes, receive this bonus. As an in-game bonus, you are now able to change the color of Ramses' equipment. Go to the unit screen in the main menu, view Ramses' status, then press X. Look at that. Academy Blade, Academy Beret, Academy Tunic, Ring of Aptitude. Hell yeah. Okay. Nope. No. Nope.
Yes?
From a unit's status screen, you can equip it with weapons and armor, assign abilities to learn new ones, change its job. You can also create combat sets, combinations of a unit's job, equipment, and abilities that can be saved and reapplied later. Okay. So now, equipment color.
Interesting.
Oh, red.
This will do. Interesting.
Okay.
All right, then.
I'm tempted to keep it at red.
This will do.
Is that supposed to be black? That looks like his original one, though.
Interesting.
That's his standard. All right, we're doing red. Yeah, we're definitely doing red. Hell yeah. Hell yes. Okay, now. I could do a broadsword, but why would I could do Academy Blade? While equipped, raises speed. Give it to Academy students who score well in their tests. Hell yes. Academy Blade, baby. Okay. Yes, indeed. Leather cap. Or perhaps the Academy Beret, a hat carved from tan leather? Or would you prefer this fine beret awarded to Academy students who score well in their tests while equipped grants immunity to charm? Yeah. With the VAs, you get the intended tone the JP script was going for. War of the Lion scripted a lot, but the VAs had so much. This is Game of the Year. This is Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones. I went red for this run. Yeah, Galen. That's awesome. I really liked little artwork. Yeah, when I saw the deluxe edition was $10 more than the regular, I'm like, come on now. I've played and won this game 3 times on 3 different systems. I can spring for the extra $10. Like, I could get clothing, regular attire that can also be worn in battle with 5 hit points, or the Academy Tunic, hit points 20. This durable tunic is awarded to Academy students who score well in their tests, while equipped grants shell plow. How you like me now? Battle boots. I could get battle boots made from layers of leather for ease of movement, while equipped raises the movement attribute, or a mysterious ring that increases the amount of JP and job experience earned during battle, allowing the wearer to master their chosen job more easily. Effect does not multiply with other traits that provide the same benefit. Yes. 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 I say again, yes. Okay.
What is it?
Okay, so now we can do these things. So now I could be a knight. Warrior trained in the way of the sword. Knight's job command, Arts of War. Enables the use of abilities. From a unit's ability screen, you can spend that unit's job points to have it learn new abilities. Once a unit's learned ability must be assigned to the unit from the status screen before it can be used or its effect can be activated. There are 4 categories of abilities, each with different purposes. Action abilities, grouped by job command, used for attacking and healing. Reaction abilities, trigger automatically, such as when being attacked. Support abilities, provide helpful effects that are always active. Movement abilities, special effects related to how a unit moves. You could freely assign 1 ability from each category to a unit. Yeah, counter tackle. Beastmaster. Evasive stance, greatly increase the unit's physical and magical parry and evasion rates, or JP boost, which is always a good one to get, by the way, because you can increase your, especially early on, because you can increase the stuff quickly. Oh, wow, really, Wibble? It was literally $10 more for me. The main game is $49.99 here, and it was $59.99 for the deluxe. Movement +1. So, yeah, I think I'm going to stay with Squire until I get a few more points here. Movement +1 is awesome, but honestly, JP boost is huge. Because I can get these things. Foundational learning complete. Learn an ability with a party member. Okay. And I think this is already equipped, if I'm not mistaken. Serves as the foundation for all other jobs. It shows you the different usable equipment. Movement +1 is also really useful. My wallet has left the chat room. Oh, that's awesome. 66.99 Canadian, 79.99 Canadian. Yeah, like that's in the ballpark. Geez, Wibble, that sucks. But Wibble, this so far the impression that I'm getting is that this is more like this has a lot of quality of life stuff. Just the voice acting alone is a pretty big change. 80 to 120 New Zealand dollars is 47 to 70 USD. Yeah, so that's in the ballpark. So I mean, listen, that's a lot of money, but I will say so far it seems pretty clutch, honestly. Gotta save that. +1. Okay. That jump +1's really useful also. Yeah, you got that right. Well, happy, this launched on Tuesday, right? So happy couple days after birthday, Galen. Okay. All right. Feeling good about Ramza. All right, now, next. Abraham. Oh, that's right, because you only have one of these. For JP. He already has that. All right. Rickman. Alan Rickman. He did it again. Oh, white mage. How many chemists do I have? All right, so Amelia is going to become a white mage. I'm going to leave Rickman as a chemist for now. Although he get black mage. Yeah, I'm going to leave him as this for now. Eustacia. Actually, wait. Ileton. He could become a knight. Do I not have any archers yet? Oh, I may have to make you an archer. I hear you. Oh, wow, that's a lot, Shadowed. No, I got you, Wibble. Yeah, you know, for one's favorite game, which this pretty much is, like, that's a whole, but yeah, no, I get it. Game +2. All right, so I have a squire who I'm keeping a squire for a little while longer. I need a knight, I need an archer, and I need a white mage.
Me?
By all means. A fine choice.
Unit has been given the best equipment from that available. You can change it if you wish. New path. Okay. Knight, archer, or rather squire, archer.
Me?
I need a knight, but I don't have enough for it yet. Please. Rickman I'm going to keep as a chemist. Oh, nope, God damn it, nope.
Yes?
Keeping him as a chemist. Eustacia, I think I may make you into a knight. Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay. And I need a white mage.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to get her up to level 2, huh?
What do you need? Yes?
Make her an archer also. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that. I went back and forth on Delita so many times, Galen. Oh my god. Alright. I have a squire. I have an archer. I have another squire. I have a knight. I have a chemist.
Yes?
I can make you into a white mage. Done.
Splendid.
Okay. Alright, so I have got a squire, I have got an archer, I have got another squire, because I don't have enough levels yet. I have a white mage, I have a knight, I have a chemist, and...
What do you need?
I don't know, it's a good question. Do I want to keep you... Do I make you into another archer? Trying to decide if I keep... I think I'll keep you as a squire. I'm not sure what to do with you yet. Yeah, that's what I think, but, you know, it's alright.
What do you need?
Archer, white mage, knight, chemist. Yeah. Now we have to... Okay. Okay. No, I keep doing that. Sorry.
Need something?
What did these people think? What compelled them?
Following the end of the 50 Years' War and the untimely death of the king, relations between the White Lion Duke Larg and the Black Lion Duke Goltana were stretched to breaking point as they vied for control of Ivalice. With unrest looming, Ramza, as part of a sellsword company, was dispatched to Orban Monastery to serve as protection for Princess Ovelia. Soon after their arrival, the monastery was attacked by Goltana's soldiers. Though the assault on the monastery by Duke Goltana's men was successfully repelled, an enemy soldier stole past unawares and abducted the princess, having gained entry to the building via a side door. I love that you can watch these as like laid back, as like replays, basically. Ramza could scarcely believe that which he had just seen, for the kidnapper was none other than his childhood friend Delita. Amid the pouring rain, this unexpected encounter brought back a flood of memories. Ramza and a number of knights apprentice, all soon to graduate into the ranks of knighthood.
Records?
Oh, I see, I see.
The loss of the 50 Years' War saw...
Got it. Okay. That's cool.
Here we may learn more of pivotal moments in history.
An unserving band of outlaws known as the Corpse Brigade had continued to plunder and loot throughout Galleon, and plans were in motion for the Northern Order to rid the land of these ne'er-do-wells. The Knight's Apprentice was charged with providing rearguard support and sent out for Garland to bolster its defenses. The Corpse Brigade suffered a heavy defeat to the Northern Order. A ragtag band of survivors had fled to Garland, but they proved no match for the Knights Apprentice of the Academy. At the time of his passing, Ramza's Lord Father, Knight Gallant Barbaneth Beulve, former commander of the Order of the Northern Sky and renowned hero of the 50 Years' War, had been bedridden for some 2 years. As he lay upon his deathbed, he was but a pale shadow of a man who had once led 150,000 soldiers into battle. Ramza stood at his bedside with his lord, brothers, and young sister, the first time in some years that they had all congregated together, and offered their father solace in his final hours.
Take care. The truth may have many facets.
Ivalice's, okay, I know that. Right, and you have to go to...
You are always welcome.
Wait a minute.
To fully understand Ivalice...
Okay. A knight apprentice of the Royal Military Academy at Garland, hailing from Egros. House Beowulf has long been a respected military family and for generations has produced commanders of the Order of the Northern Sky. Born to a different mother than his two elder brothers, Ramza, the Great House's youngest son, harbors feelings of inferiority to his true-born siblings. Daisadarg, the eldest, is a trusted retainer of Duke Larg, and Zalbag is the current Lord Commander of the Order of the Northern Sky.
Let us take a look.
Delita Hyrule. Delita is Ramza's childhood friend and knight apprentice of the Royal Military Academy at Garland. Born to a farming family in Egros, the domain of House Beowulf, Delita and his sister were taken in by the late Lord Barboneth after losing both parents to the Black Death. Despite his low birth, he was allowed into the academy at Lord Barboneth's request. A lot of class-based stuff in here, by the way.
Leaving, are we? Within lie many historical records.
Alma Beowulf, the youngest of the 4 Beowulf children, Alma is Ramza's full sister and is possessed of a bright and cheerful demeanor that charms all those around her. She attends the Egros Preparatory Academy and, like her brother, was born of a different mother than the elder Beowulf's siblings Daisadarg and Zalbag. Since birth, Alma spent almost her entire life within Orban Monastery and has only recently returned to live in the Beowulf Mons. Because of their similar circumstances and closeness in age, she shares a stronger bond with Ramza than with her elder half-brothers. Her closest friend is Delita's sister, Titra. When she says a different mother, we're talking about illegitimate, right? That's what we're talking about? Count Daisadarg Beowulf. Born to a different mother from Ramza, Daisadarg is eldest of the 4 Beowulf siblings and holds the title of Count. He's a military tactician in the service of Duke Larg, Liege Lord of Gallion, who's live in Larg. In accordance with the wishes of his late father, Lord Barboneth, Daisadarg ceded his position as Lord Commander of the Order of the Northern Sky to his brother Zalbag. Instead, he became a strategist for Duke Larg, a friend of Daisadarg since childhood. Daisadarg is Duke Larg's most trusted retainer. In addition to being a master tactician, he's also said to be an expert swordsman well-versed in the ways of magic. Zalbag Beowulf, Knight Devout, Lord Commander of the Order of the Northern Sky, holder of the title Knight Devout, amateur historian complete. Nice. Zalbag is the second eldest of the Beowulf siblings and half-brother to Ramza. His numerous victories and no defeats in the closing stages of the 50 Years' War led the late King Delmadef IV to award him a viscountcy, declaring, "The savior of Ivalice is in Gallion and his name is Beowulf." Zalbag is also a devout member of the Church of Glabados. Liege Lord of Duke Bestrold Larg, Liege Lord of Gallion and true-born brother to Queen Liveria, wife of King Andoria III. Known as the White Lion due to his house standard, and also White Lion because of the songs he sang. Duke Bestrold Larg, here I am again on my own, going down the only road. The Duke's lordship and familial connections have earned him a reputation as the most powerful man in Ivalice. House Larg is a branch of the Atkasha royal family and can trace its roots to King Denamda II, the monarch responsible for the 50 Years' War. Duke Larg served as a general in the closing stages of that conflict, and today possesses command authority over the Order of the Northern Sky, said to be the mightiest army in the kingdom. Duke Druxmald Goltana. The ruler of Zeltenia, Duke Goltana, like Duke Larg, is descended from the line of King Denamda II, the monarch responsible for the 50 Years' War. His standard is the Black Lion, one head of the royal family's twin-headed lion crest. Is White Lion when the children cry? Is that White Lion? Let them know that we... Is that White Lion? He served as a general in the 50 Years' War and now controls the Order of the Southern Sky. Okay, my bad. One of the great knightly orders of Ivalice. And Marquis. Sometimes it's Marquise, but Marquis is also a pronunciation. Messam Elmdor, Liege Lord of Limberry. Limberry Liege Lord. Marquis Elmdor battled fearlessly against the Ordalian army when it invaded Ivalice in the latter days of the 50 Years' War. Tom. Hailed by friends as the Silver Prince for his bright metallic armor and long silver hair, he was feared by foes, as the Silver Demon. He's a devout member of the Church of Glabados and an ordained inquisitor. Barboneth Beowulf Knight Gallant, former Lord Commander of the Order of the Northern Sky, head of the famed House Beowulf and Ramza's father. Barboneth was hailed as Knight Gallant, the highest rank in all of knighthood, in recognition of his numerous victories that helped compensate for Ivalice's overall inferiority in the 50 Years' War. Although Ivalice lost the war, the Ordalians yet feared Barboneth, and thus they agreed to an equal peace. He died of malady at war's end. Andoria Atkasha, the 18th Liege Lord of Lassalia. The 18th monarch in the Akasha line, Andori III, was crowned king after Nanamdas IV's death from illness in the final days of the 50 Years' War. In stark contrast to his predecessor, who had led his own troops into battle, Andori III is frail, weak-willed, and generally ill-suited to his position. In fact, many historians point to his poor leadership as one of the primary factors behind Ivalice's defeat in the 50 Years' War. Okay, so he sucks. And Arzalam J.D., National Academy of Valendia, a modern-day scholar of medieval Ivalician history who teaches at the National Academy in Valendia. Arzalam is also known as an archaeologist and theologian, and many remember him for the controversy he sparked with his interpretation of the Durai Papers. Oh man, who can ever forget that, right? He's penned such classic works as The Enigmatic War of the Lions, The True Saint Ajora, and the Durai Papers, 400 Years of Truth, both good and bad. Okay, Ivalice is a kingdom ruled by the Akasha royal family. Its capital is Lassalia. Once divided into several independent domains vying for supremacy, Ivalice is now a unified realm comprising 6 fiefdoms: Galleon, Fovaham, Lassalia, Lionel, Limbury, and Ziltenia. Conflict with surrounding nations, too, has been frequent, with the recent 50 Years' War waged with neighboring Ordalia coming to a close when a peace treaty was forged. Ordalia is a kingdom to the east of Ivalice with a land border along the province of Zalmonia. Its capital is Viura. Though the two nations share a royal bloodline, conflict erupted between them over succession to the Ordalian throne, which manifested in the 50 Years' War. In the closing stages of that half-century of bloodshed, Voroy VI was succeeded by Leonard Nimoy, who had ruled there to this day. Romanda, a powerful military nation situated to the northwest of Ivalice across the Rana Strait. During the 50 Years' War, Romanda was called upon by Ordalia, with whom it shares a royal bloodline, to field its forces against Ivalice. Mama ba ba ba, the 50 Years' War, Romanda. Galleon, a fiefdom in western Ivalice. Its liege lord is Duke Larg. Egros, where Larg maintains his primary residence, is a fortified city second in size only to the royal capital Lassalia, and garrisoned to a vast number of troops, the Order of the Northern Sky chief among them. Galleon is also home to the Royal Military Academy and Royal Academy for the Magical Arts, both situated in Garland. Mandalia Plain, known for its sprawling fields and gentle hills, is a haven for all manner of creatures, from wild chocobos to goblins. And the Royal Military Academy at Garland, a prestigious military institution situated in the magic city of Garland in Galleon. Here the sons and daughters of nobility train tirelessly as knights apprentice. Okay. And the 50 Years' War, a great conflict between Ivalice and Ordalia fought over succession to the Ordalian throne. Dragging neighboring nations into the fighting, it shifted between periods of struggle and stalemate as it played out over half a century. Countless Ivalician soldiers took up arms for their homeland, and many a hero took to the battlefield, though it ended in a defeat in all but name for Ivalice. Failed with crippling war debts, reparation payments, and the cession of territory, the kingdom now lies on the cusp of bankruptcy, a dire situation compounded by soldiers returning from the front lines with no work awaiting them. Thus, distrust toward the aristocracy and ruling classes has swelled, with public disorder widespread across the land. Eradication of the Corpse Brigade, a large-scale military operation to eliminate the Corpse Brigade spearheaded by the Order of the Northern Sky. It was conducted at the behest of Duke Larg, who sought to quash the epidemic of brigandry that had plagued Galleon since the end of the 50 Years' War. A large number of knightly orders, including Larg's personal guard, participated in the operation, which culminated in simultaneous coordinated attacks on multiple targets across the region. Black Lion, the epithet of Duke Goltana, liege lord of Ziltenia. It's derived from the Goltana family crest, which depicts a black lion facing right. The White Lion, the epithet of Duke Larg, liege lord of Galleon. It's derived from the Goltana family, from the Larg family crest, which depicts a white lion facing left. House Beowulf, a distinguished military family sworn to the crown. House Beowulf has for generations produced commanders of the Order of the Northern Sky, and their many exploits in battle are well chronicled. The house has endured for some 300 years, during which time it saved Ivalice from the brink of defeat on numerous occasions. The Order of the Northern Sky, one of Ivalice's 4 great knightly orders serving under Duke Larg, liege lord of Galleon. It has for generations been commanded by a knight hailing from the distinguished House Beowulf. During the 50 Years' War, the Northern Order numbered as many as 150,000 strong, and with knight devout Barbaneth Beowulf at its helm, it saved Ivalice from the brink of defeat on no few occasions. The Corpse Brigade, a group of outlaws that emerged in Galleon after the 50 Years' War. Its members were once soldiers who fought for Ivalice, but they turned to banditry in the war's wake. Typical. Crystals, I talked about these. Gleaming jewels left behind by living beings upon death that harbor the power of the soul. They can impart vitality as well as the knowledge of the departed to those who touch them, and with their gentle light illuminate the darkest places.
Safe travels.
All right. And stratagems for
Be
battle.
sure to apply that which you learn here.
Lessons on units. Unit must earn XP to raise its level. Its level will increase by 1 every time it accumulates 100 XP. Gets XP and job XP. Must be successful to do it to get no XP or job XP. Amount of XP is affected by the difference in levels between the units involved. Performing an action on a higher level target results in greater XP gain. An attack that KOs a target will grant an XP bonus to the attacking unit. Job XP is not affected by the target's level. The higher the unit's own level and job level, the more job experience it will earn for successful actions. The uninitiated may find it difficult to battle foes and still ensure they're earning enough XP. For them, I have this advice. Certain abilities can be performed repeatedly and with relative ease. I highly recommend the Squire's Focus as it's a simple one to learn. Not only does it improve the unit's physical attack power during battle, it is an infallible and risk-free means of earning experience and job experience. Okay. Job points, I know about that. Job experience in JP, I know about that. Raising maximum HP, I know about that. Equipment. MP, that again is level or equipping of a different gear. Bravery, courage in battle. Units with high bravery are more likely to use their reaction abilities. High bravery in units that fight barehanded or equip certain weapons, such as katana, results in greater damage inflicted upon enemies. Units' bravery ability can be raised or lowered by using abilities like the Squire abilities Shout and Steal. Choices you make at key points along your journey will also influence bravery. Some residual changes remain. A unit's faith attribute indicates its degree of belief in a higher power. Units with high faith benefit from more accurate magics that inflict greater damage or restore more HP. Should a unit's faith attributes reach 95 or higher, remain so at the end of battle, it will desert your party to pursue its ideology. So you want high faith, but not too high, which is interesting. Change of faith. Raising it, lowering it. Changes to a unit's faith are mostly temporary, but some residual changes remain. Every living being in Ivalice is designated a zodiac sign according to the month of their birth. The affinity between these signs influences the interactions between each unit. Units that share a positive affinity will find their abilities inflict more damage. Keeping track of upon one another heal for a greater amount or more accurate. Units that share a negative affinity will find the opposite to be true. Keeping track of every possible interaction between all the different units on the battlefield is far from easy. First, try to learn the affinities of your allies and proceed from there. Once you understand the compatibility of your preferred units, you may use the knowledge to your advantage. Okay. Left and right hand equipment may hold the weapons and shields in either its right or left hand. Weapons like bows or axes must be held in two hands. Cannot be used with a shield. Parrying and evasion. Enemy attacks can be blocked with a shield or dodge with the help of a cloak. Shield parry have to be equipped with a shield. Cloak evasion must be equipped with a cloak. Each unit also has a physical evasion attribute. If a reaction ability of parry is assigned, physical attacks in the front and side can be parried using the equipped weapon. Let's see. Greater likelihood it will parry or evade the blow. And physical evasion and magic evasion attributes are determined by its current job. Attributes do not change when the unit's level or job level increases, but there are various types of equipment that will improve the likelihood of evading attacks. Okay. All right, I don't want to do all this right now, I think.
That concludes the lesson. And Mark, do take care. Knowing oneself is the first step to fulfilling one's potential. That is all.
Okay. Great. All right. Sorry about that. I don't want to... I had to go through some basic things. Okay, now I'll start using continued from here. Oh, wait. I want to go in here first. The Outfitter. Each settlement on the world map offers a range of amenities. You can visit the Outfitter to buy or sell equipment and items, the Tavern to hear the latest rumors, or the Warriors Guild to recruit new units and change the names of your party members. In the cities and castles of Ivalice, you'll find outfitters, establishments whose weapons, armor, accessories, and consumable items can be bought and sold. The stock available differs according to the type of settlement, and new goods may be added as the story progresses.
How might I help you?
The fitting option allows you to equip a unit with multiple pieces of gear before deciding to purchase them. You may also choose to keep the new gear equipped upon purchase.
Who needs outfitting?
Why am I not?
be all? Or catch your eye? Are you happy to make this purchase? May I help with aught else? You're in safe hands with me.
What do I have right now?
Will that be all? Oh, you're here to sell. Are you happy with the price? Thank you kindly. Will that be all? I await your next visit.
I just realized that I made a mistake. I have to go in here.
Need something? Making preparations?
God bless America. Darn it.
What is it?
He already has no staff. Oh, that's what it is. It's optimized equipment. That's what it is. Okay. Okay. Now I can sell this stuff. I know, right, Galen? I think that's basically a crossbow, Tom, essentially. Oh my god, is that true, Shadow? I know they had rented it on a refrigerator. I heard that, but... Okay. Now I'm going to the outfitter. I want to sell some
Takers
stuff.
looking to sell. Are you happy with the... You can't say... Are you happy with... Thank you, kind. Are you happy with... You can't say... May I be of... By all means. Are you happy to thank you for your... Are you happy? Many thanks.
I have this thing where I like to keep stuff around, like, in the 10 category early on. I don't know why.
Will that be all? Come back anytime.
Okay. Taverns are prime locations for gathering information and listening to rumors. Pay one a visit and you might learn things to which few others are privy.
Make yourself at home. Rumors, eh?
Brigandry is on the rise across the land, and Galanon has by no means been spared. Wains are struck and pillaged, high-ranking officials taken at sword point. Most of the incidents of this past 6 months are believed to be the work of a company of felons and former sellswords known as the Corpse Brigade. It's oft said the only good brigand is a dead brigand, and the Order of the Northern Sky would like not more than to see the brigand made corpses for true. But as yet, it's all the knighthood can do to keep the outlaws in check. The health of King Andori III has been a subject of concern since his collapse at the birthday celebration of Prince Arenas. The Board of Chamberlains has since announced that the king has regained consciousness and his fever is broken, but will yet require no less than 3 weeks of quietude and bed rest in order to recover. Many speculate that it may be some months before the king resumes his official duties. However, Queen Laveria and her retainers have long been in charge of most affairs of state, and thus few problems are anticipated during the king's absence. And the 50 Years' War. The half-century of conflict between Ivalice and Ordalia is today known as the 50 Years' War. The beginning of the 50 Years' War can be traced to the death of Ordalia's King Devon III and his failure to name a successor. Should have done that. His cousin, Veroy VI, was next in line for the throne. However, King Denamda II of Ivalice, the uncle of Devon III, proclaimed himself the rightful heir and declared war on Ordalia. However, this was merely a pretense to justify the invasion. I love the OST, I agree, Galen. Of the neighboring Ordalian province of Zelmonia. Formerly an independent state, it had been annexed by Ordalia nearly a century prior. Ivalice had since been aiding the province in an effort to weaken Ordalia, though increasingly severe oppression and political purges enacted by the Ordalians stifled Zelmonia's bid to regain independence. Tired of Ordalian rule, the Zelmonian leadership and nobility secretly petitioned Ivalice to take a more direct hand in their liberation. After a victory in Zelmonia, the Ivalician armies marched on the Ordalian capital of Viura. Excuse me. As fate would have it, Denamda II succumbed to fatal illness on the road. The momentary confusion amongst Ivalice's troops gave Ordalia the opportunity it needed to regroup, and Varroy VI succeeded in pushing the Ivalicians back as far as Zelmonia. The resulting impasse would not be broken until the Romandans' army invasion 2 years hence. Romandan, a powerful military state lying across the Rana Strait, marched on Ivalice at the behest of Varroy VI, the blood relation of the Romandan nobility. However, Denamda II's successor, Denamda IV, what happened to the third, was a fearless warrior, personally leading his men into battle against the combined might of Romanda and Ordalia. This, along with an outbreak of the Black Death in Romanda, forced the Romandan army to withdraw after only 3 years. Two military orders with a particular mention in this conflict are the Order of the Northern Sky, led by the young Barbaneth Beowulf, who would later claim the title of Knight Gallant, and that of the Southern Sky, led by Sid Orlando, let's go! Said Alphys Orlando, known also as the Thunder God. After countless victories at home, these two orders had been poised to advance into Ordalia. However, the protracted conflict had begun to take its toll on domestic morale. Peasant uprisings and revolts throughout Ivalice and Ordalia forced both countries to send their troops home to pacify their own citizens, resulting in another stalemate. It was Denamda IV's sudden death by malady that broke the stalemate, although some claim that he was murdered. His successor, Andori III, was ill-suited to the throne and left the governing of Ivalice to his queen and retainers. Without Denamda IV's leadership, the armies of Ivalice had little prayer preventing Varroy VI's successor, Prince Leonard, from defeating the troops stationed in Zelmonia and advancing into Ivalice proper. Despite the valiant effort of the Northern and Southern Orders, Ivalice failed to repel Prince Leonard's invasion of Zeltenia. Ivalice's leaders soon began looking for a peaceful alternative. In the end, both states agreed that prolonging the war would prove mutually detrimental, and a pact was signed allowing each nation to return to addressing domestic strife. An equal peace in name, it was in reality a defeat for Ivalice. The economy of Ivalice was brought to the very brink of ruin as it struggled to pay reparations to its former enemies and to repay the loans taken from neighboring states to fund its war effort. Soldiers returning from the front found themselves without pay, and entire orders of knights were summarily discharged from service. The swelling ranks of the unemployed did little to relieve the people's distrust of the crown and the nobility. Okay.
Anything else I can help you with? Apologies. We're not offering that service right now. Soon, though. Need anything else? Thank you and farewell.
All right. Each sitting castle is home to a chapter of the Warriors Guild where you can recruit new units for your party. Furthermore, with the exception of certain units, allies and friendly creatures can be renamed.
Guild? How can I help you this day?
Yeah, I don't need
patronage
names.
is appreciated.
I'm all good. It's funny. Okay, right. Okay, let's save it and then hit a couple more cities here. Nope, I want to save it. Oh, that's fine. Actually, it's okay. Here we go. Mandalia Plain. Oh, one sec, chat. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Okay.
Nothing can stop me.
Very well.
We're sure to win.
Archer or white mage? You know what?
Ready and able.
Whoops. That's not what I meant to do.
Very well.
Okay. Let's do it.
It's time.
It is time.
Looks like this one's still alive.
Mustadio!
What do we do with him?
What do you think we do with him?
Right then. Your luck's run out, knave. If ever you had any.
Blast! One of the Order's patrols. The Corpse Brigade. And they've a hostage in their midst.
We must rescue their captive.
We must rescue their captive. To do less would be unbecoming of men of the Order.
True that. It's not Mustadio, sorry. Argath. Okay, we gotta protect him.
Time.
By selecting Auto Battle from the battle menu, you can instruct a unit to fight automatically. With Auto Battle, you can issue general instructions for how you want the unit to behave. Attack enemy, protect ally, protect a specified ally, heal allies when they lose HP, try to move to a safe place. Yeah, okay. That's what I was looking for. You know what? I never equipped... I have to load something. I just realized I don't think I ever equipped them. I don't think I equipped their new abilities.
What is it?
Yep, I totally screwed that up. Woo! I'm glad I checked that out. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad. Woo! I'm glad I checked that. I was like, I know. I was like, I think I forgot something, and then, yep. Again, I almost forgot these things.
Please.
Nope. Okay. A 10-man Among Us stream? That would be very entertaining, actually.
Yeah?
Very entertaining. It would be very interesting to see how that all came together, actually. Boy, I'm glad I remembered this. Because I was like, I need to do this, and then I had completely forgotten. Okay.
Me?
Yeah, you.
You need me?
Okay. Now,
Need something.
Now we remembered. Now we see the violence inherent in the system. Okay. Now we can go do the thing. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
Very well.
We're sure to win.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
It's time.
Sorry about that false start, everybody. Okay, we saw this already.
Looks like this one's still alive. What do we do with him?
What do you think?
Right, your luck's run out.
Blast! One of you... The Corpse Brigade. And they've a hostage in their midst.
We must rescue their captive. To do less would be unbecoming of men of the Order.
Okay.
It's time.
I want to expose myself like that.
Neither.
Reinforcements. And none too soon.
I shall win glory.
You'll occasionally be joined in battle by special units who act of their own accord and cannot be given instructions. As the main story progresses, these special units may join your party for a time as guests. Furthermore, depending on the condition of victory, allowing a special unit to be KO'd may result in a game over. Yeah, and Argath is... He's special guy. Interesting.
Turn my luck.
You got a tiger over there.
Now.
I love this reset move thing. So useful.
You got me.
Thought I had an Art of War, but I guess I don't. But it's okay. Can't use it yet.
We will triumph.
Yes, I do. We do have affiliate links passing void, although some of the affiliate links don't work the same way they used to, but regardless, it's worth using them because we don't, because it doesn't cost you any money, any extra money regardless. I think I've been streaming with GOG for 9 years or something. I probably would be lucky. I got, when I used to get paid for streaming with them, that was a separate thing. we probably get paid. I don't know how much I may have gotten $30 from affiliate links over the years, but still, you know, it's something. It's not nothing. Delphos.
Ready.
Not sure you should be running.
Sorry, my friends.
Wow. I'm sure you should be running up on him.
Let me see.
I'll show him.
Can I get to... can't quite get to you. Can't quite get to that either. I shall wait. I'm not saves coming. No, it's not loop resetting. It's tactical save use. That's what it is. Tactical save use. Ah, being attacked by Delphos.
Right. Do not let them win.
See ya. Anytime you want to contribute here, Delita.
I've got work to do.
There we go. From the moment they're used, magics and certain abilities such as aim can take a little time before they'll trigger. Length of time differs according to the ability, but as a general rule, the greater an ability's impact, the longer it will take to trigger. Don't leave, don't leave, don't... Darn it! Wow.
My fate is sealed.
Dude is actually crushing it. Yeah, it's not going to hit anybody.
I fear nothing.
Nice.
This is just the start. My turn. I have you now!
Wow!
I must keep moving forward.
A skull.
I'll show 'em.
Okay, there's only one left.
Victory is mine.
Okay.
Damn you.
Yep, this is a problem. I could do a couple of things here. I could, yeah, I'm going to do this in the hopes that I get a chance to get some of those chests.
Are you all right? Thoughtful of you.
He's a captive, but... That's not going to hit him. I hit him from here. It will KO him. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Actually going to stay right where I am then. Again, I'm waiting around like this.
My turn.
Although I may not get a chance. He is going to kill him off.
Down.
Oh well.
It's over.
I've earned this.
I was planning to get some stuff, you know.
Are you all right?
I'll be fine. It is for the Marquis's safety, I fear.
The Marquis? The Marquis Elmdor de Limbri was here.
The very same. And to whom do I owe my gratitude?
We are Knights Apprentice from the Academy at Garreland. We may be able to help you. But first, I would hear more.
All right. No problem on the victory. Thank you, thank you. But
my name is Argath, a knight in His Excellency the Marquis Elmdor de Limbri's household.
this guy never has any problems with people of different classes. He's a very broad-minded individual. Not a bit of bigotry in this dude's blood.
A knight, you say?
Well, truth be told, I am a knight apprentice like you.
Yeah, exactly, Galen. I agree.
A fellow knight in training, then. I am Ramza Beowulf, and this is Delita Hyrule, my trusted friend.
Beowulf? You're not of the Beowulfs of the Order of the Northern Sky, are you?
That's me.
What fantastic luck! A blessing in the midst of disaster.
Such good sprite work, I'm telling you.
What? The Order can help me rescue the Marquis. It must.
The Marquis is held captive.
The Corpse Brigade captured him, yes, but he still lives. We must act quickly. Should he be killed, I will lose everything. You simply must help me, please. I beg you.
Just so, like, this, again, like, for just small pixels. Now, this is smoothed out because of some of the work that they've done. but it's just so beautifully animated. Like, just great stuff.
Calm yourself. Who's to say your Marquis is to be killed anyway? The Corpse Brigade would not take a man alive save there were value in keeping him so. Of that, you can be sure.
There's little we alone can do against their main host in any case. If the Marquis has been taken hostage, Egros will be in an uproar. You can be sure of that, too.
Then before all else, we will report into Egros. Are we agreed?
Agreed. We'll start there.
All right. Guest party member, Argath.
Lead the way.
As opposed to Marquis.
Making preparations.
What would you wish to know?
Aha. Argath Thedalphus. Born at Lefond and Limbury Guard. Born at Lefond and Limbury, Argath is a knight apprentice in the household of Marquis Elmdor. His family was brought to ruin during the 50 Years' War, and it is Argath's ambition to bring honor back to the Thedalphus name by becoming a knight. However, this obsession also often causes him to act without regard for others, giving him a reputation for selfishness. Saint Ajora Glabados, founder of the Church of Glabados and worshipped as the child of God. Ajora was born in the Lasallian city of Brevenia 12 centuries ago. Raised in Malados, he preached openly about the coming of a new kingdom of God. This went against the teachings of Pharaohism, the Pharisees, the leading religion of the time, and he was arrested by the Holy Adoran Roman Empire, then hanged as a traitor. When Milan, the sender of Pharaoh's teachers, then sank into the sea, Ajora's disciples took it as proof of his divinity and worked to spread his teachings ever wider. This led to the forming of the Church of Glabados as the institution it is today. Ancient religious scriptures suggest the word Glabados means to obey God. Queen Laveria Akasha, wife of King Andori III of Ivalice, true-born sister to Duke Larg. Laveria became queen at 20 years of age and gave birth to 3 sons. Man, all at 20? That's crazy. Her first 2... Oh, really, Galen? I might do that at some point. Yeah, I suppose. Her first 2 children died shortly after birth, leaving the infant Prince Arenas as the only heir to the throne. The king's ill health has left him distant from affairs of government, making the queen the de facto ruler of Ivalice. We already know about Andoria. Master Boredom Darlavan. A renowned instructor at the Royal Military Academy, Master Darlavan's lectures are armed at new recruits. His good temper and clear lectures have won him favor among students, although he's also known to be rather long-winded. Commissioned as chief aide-de-camp during the 50 Years' War, Master Darlavan served only 1 tour of duty, giving him very little actual experience. Okay.
You are always welcome.
Shoot, I meant...
Within lie many historical records.
Limbury, a fiefdom in eastern Ivalice. Its liege lord is Marquis Elmdor. The seat of the Marquis's authority is Limbury Castle, a stunning white structure known colloquially as the Ivory Fortress. Ooh, colloquially. During the 50 Years' War, the imposing Fort Bessalot served as a base for frontline operations. The region boasts diverse natural terrain, from fertile wetlands to bleak swaths of desert.
By all
God damn it.
A deeper understanding may lead to fresh discoveries.
The Limbury Guard is an order of knights serving directly under Marquis Elmdor, liege lord of Limbury. The company was annihilated in an ambush by the Corpse Brigade as it escorted the Marquis on a journey to Egros and Galleon. Only a young squire named Argath survived the attack.
Till next time. The truth may have many facets.
As Ramza and his As Ramza and his comrades cross Mandalia Plain, blah, 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 Argath joined Ramza's company. Okay, so I don't need to do that right now.
Let us trace the journeys of those who... Very well.
All right. Cool. Alrighty.
I hear you were decorated for your first victory, Ramza. They sing your praise from on high. You do honor to our name, my brother, and to me.
I am glad.
Oh? You would not seem it.
I am. Forgive me. Your words do me far more honor than I have done you. No doubt word has already reached you, but the Marquis de Limbury's carriage was waylaid, and the Marquis taken. What have you in mind to do?
I have already asked Zalbarg to dispatch a squad in pursuit. These brigands must eventually come forth to demand ransom. That is, assuming the Marquis yet lives.
I beg of you, Count Beowulf. Lend me 100 men that I might hunt the Horsens down.
Horsens. Hey, what's up, Imaginary?
Please, my lord, grant me the means to avenge my fallen friends.
Mayhap your ears fail you. I said that a squad is to be dispatched. You are not a man of Galleon. Leave her affairs to those of us who are.
Damn.
But, my lord...
I said shut it.
Do not assume to beg favors of me. Let me remind you, Argath, lest you forget your place. You are but another sword, not yet even knighted.
Also, you're kind of a punk, and I don't like you.
The two of you will remain here at Egros and serve among the castle guard. You needn't worry. Danger is not like to visit these walls.
Yeah.
My own house was once respected as highly as House Beowulf, you know? At least, until my grandfather was captured during the war, after his fortress was overrun.
Then they thought I was dumb.
In hopes of saving his own hide, he divulged intelligence about our forces. Positions, numbers, supply routes, whatever it took, he rendered up to the enemy.
Well, I bet that didn't do much for your rep.
He turned traitor, thinking to buy his freedom with the lives of his friends.
He also made stupid jokes, and he smelled of elderberries.
But his freedom scarce outlived his honor. He was not a dozen paces out of the gate when the dagger found his back, killed by some common squire, no more a knight than I. One of his supposed comrades spread word of his misdeeds. My Lord Father would have none of it, of course. But he was the only one. Our bannerman deserted us. Our reputation ruined.
See, with the rock in there, it's so good, that sprite work.
I suppose I had best remember my place. Your lord brother has no reason to lend ear to pleas from the likes of me.
Delita! Delita!
Delete her.
Tetra!
Tetra.
Alma! Zalbarg!
Teatree. King Kang. Hizabot.
Ramza, you've come home!
It has been some time, hasn't it, Zalbarg?
I heard about Garland. They say you made short work of those brigands. Now you've truly the right to call yourself a Beowulf. Father would be proud.
Thank you, Lord Brother.
You certainly haven't changed. Gods forbid you show a bit of cheer on being praised. And you, Delita, do not think word of your deeds escapes our ears. Your sister's been so full of pride I quite fear she might burst.
Worry not, my seams have held. Glad to see you looking so well, Delita.
And are you? Have you settled in at school?
Yes, the others have all been quite kind to me.
Would that we could speak at greater leisure, but there are duties that require my attendance. Rogues do not catch themselves.
It sounds exactly like the, I've got a war to plan, and gilded a frame for it. I'm swamped. Get your rest. If you don't have your rest, what do you have? If you don't have your health, what do you have?
I understand. Good luck.
Good luck. Be funny if you missed the jump.
We received a note of ransom from the Corpse Brigade.
What?
Something about it sits unwell with me. They are anarchists, to be sure, bent on bringing down the aristocracy. But they fancy themselves righteous, and prey only on the nobility and those in our employ. Indeed, when they took hostages in the past, they demanded only in exchange for their captured brethren. Would such as they truly kidnap the Marquis for want of coin?
Why wouldn't they? They're naught but common footpads. What would they know of honor?
They're just a bunch of whoresons. Son? Sons? Son whores? Yeah, they lost the original code, I think.
To watch them has not returned. I suspect he learned something of import and was caught for it. However, there are those who do not think some mere spy worth a search party's efforts.
Where was he last known to be?
In Daughter, a merchant city east of Galleone. Guarding a castle grows dreadfully dull. Wouldn't you agree?
It's a setup!
Forgive us, Tetra. It seems we must be leaving sooner than we had planned.
Don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I will. Mind your studies. I'll be back before you've even noticed I'm gone. Let's be on our way.
Tetra puts on a brave face, but the truth is not as honeyed as her words.
What's up, Ahmed? On the acronym earlier? Oh, you know what? I saw the acronym, but then I was in the midst of the battle. Hold on a second. Choosing how each awful turn is negated, goodly, or cheating. I like the goodly. It's funny.
What do you mean?
She has a hard time of it at school. The others tease her for being lowborn.
They'll pay.
Forgive me. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sure you have worries enough of your own.
Well.
Tetra will be all right. I'm here to look after her.
Then there is naught to worry about. But mind your own limits. You can't be responsible for everything.
Says the brother who never fails to do any and all that is expected of him.
Yes, well, I'm the main character.
Unless you forget, I'm no less a Beowulf than you. It'll take more than a few mean-spirited school peers to get the better of me.
Good. Make sure you shiv them.
But please, don't lose sight of yourself, Ramza. You needn't let your life be ruled by the fact you were born a Beowulf.
Now you're starting to sound like Mother.
Ramza.
Dramatic with the dress. Really cool. Yep. Yeah, I'm very excited. Okay. What do we got?
Looking for
Outfitter.
ore in particular. Who needs outfitting? May I help with auto by all means?
I don't understand why they're not freaking doing this thing.
May I be of further assistance? Who needs outfitting?
Isn't fitting... I don't understand. Isn't fitting mean that you're going to do the best possible, like, thing you could for that? Oh, you can't use it, huh? No usable equipment at this outfitter. Okay. All right. I was like, what the heck, man? Okay. Oh, really? That's cool. Long sword. Okay. Okay.
This is your grand total. Is all to your liking. Most apt, sir. Oh yeah, be sure to take your old gear with you.
All right, good. Okay.
This is your grand total. A fine choice, Summer.
Okay, good. Whoops.
This is your grand total. You won't be disappointed.
Okay. And
this is your grand. Many thanks.
okay. Now we can sell this stuff.
May I be of further assistance? Looking to sell? Are you happy with your can't say? Are you happy with the thing you can't?
I love it's just this is just much more.
With you can't say?
They did a pretty decent job in the original making the selling not horrifically inefficient, but even so, you can clearly
Are
see
you happy? Thank you kindly.
the
May I
benefits
be
of this.
further
Whoops.
looking to sell? May I help with? Don't be a stranger.
Okay.
Good
Let's check
day
out
to you.
rumors.
Rumors, eh?
All
Will
right.
that be all?
Nothing new.
Anything else? I'll come back soon.
Okay. So there's that, and now we need to check out.
Yes?
Got JP82.
Please.
Oh, actually, wait.
By all means.
Okay. Can still be an archer. Ah, the classic. Do I wait until I get up to, like, aim 7? Ah, jump +1. This I do actually do. Jump +1. That is really helpful. Costs a lot of JP, but it's worth it.
What?
You want something? What?
What?
Me?
Yes?
Yes?
Okay. Yeah. You can no, you don't have to go back forth and back trying to grind. Ultima. The CT frame is better now. I have to pay attention to enemy archers now. Yeah. Okay.
Making
Whoops.
preparations.
Within lie many historical records.
Chitra Harald, Delita's younger sister, child of a simple farmer, lived and worked on land owned by House Beowulf. Lord Barbaneth Beowulf assumed custody of both siblings soon after their parents were taken by the Black Death. Dietra secretly worries about her brother, who's been sent to the Royal Military Academy. She's a dear friend of Alma Beowulf, Ramses' sister. Prince Arenas at Kacha, it looks like he's 2. Third son, also born to King Andoria III and Queen Liveria. As their first 2 children, both also sons, died shortly after birth. Prince Arenas is heir apparent to the throne of Ivalice. Few among the citizenry retain faith in their current king, who rarely participates in matters of government, citing ill health. Most realize that the regent who governs in his place has the true power. Okay, we already did that.
Take care. A deeper understanding may lead. You are always welcome. The truth.
Okay, I did that.
Leaving here, we may learn more of pivotal moments. Let us speak on this again.
Just speak on this again. Okay. Good. Everything is going well. Let's move back to here. Oh, we got a battle. All right, we'll do that. We'll go to the city, and then we'll stop at the city for the night. Mandalia Plain. Random battle. Bum 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 bum. Bam bam boom boom bam bam. Bum bum bam boom blue blue. Blah blah blue blue blang blang.
Right.
Ding 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 ding. Sting da balloon ba balloon boom chow. Chow chow.
Very well.
Time to fight.
Ready and able.
We're sure to win.
Let's go.
Forward.
I like this music too. All the music's so good. My favorite one is the
It's
my favorite music on this. We got ourselves a chocobo. We got ourselves a red panther. And 2 goblins. I just realized I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I did it again. I did not assign the new abilities that I just learned, which I have to remember to do.
What is it?
Well, I have to assign an ability to you, sir. Oh, it might have been actually auto-applied. Oh, okay. All right. I think it was auto-applied. I didn't, because the first time, it's interesting, though, it did not auto-apply it the first battle. Okay. All right. Never mind. Apoplexy. Yeah. Oh. I got lucky.
Need something?
Siege wield. Okay, here we go. The siege wield. Weird. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well.
You can rely on me. I will do my utmost.
Nothing can stop me.
It's time.
Yeah. This is a good one, too.
Our luck is ill, that we should chance upon fiends such as these in the wood.
But some of us prefer fiends in a wood to a dull watch in castle garrets, Argath.
And some of us are not so quick to jape in danger's face.
Enough talk. They come.
They come. That's cool.
Right.
Maybe getting out over my skis, but forgot I don't have throw stone. All right.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
What? Talk about. Okay. Nice.
I won't lose.
Need to wait for them to come closer to me. We get in front of that archer. Okay. Uh-oh. That's bad. I have not played Fallout Tactics Passing Void. I haven't played that one. Yeah, this is a good one too.
I have you now!
Yeah, he does.
Ready.
the blazes, the bomb is like, ah. All right. Many magics fail. When used as actions, may be target either a unit or the tile below it. If you choose to target a unit, the ability will trigger with that unit the center of the effect area, even should the unit move. Choose to trigger. Okay, yeah. Okay.
I'll show him.
So if I go here, just have to make sure I kill them off. Outstanding.
I shall win glory.
He's all about that throwing the stone.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Dodge this. How do you fare?
Didn't need him, but I do need it from her. Well, wait. It said the unit. I said to target the unit. I targeted the knight unit. It doesn't make any sense. I said target the knight, and it said it would move with the center of that effect. So I don't understand. I don't get it. I mean, it may not matter, but I targeted the unit. Ow. Oh, it was targeting the center unit. Oh. Welp. Oh, well. I see. Have a seat.
You'll live.
Yeah, no, I know, but, you know. Yeah, I don't have enough MP. Alright. Give you some health.
Victory is mine.
Okay. Oh, really?
Nothing. Right.
It's over!
Wow.
I must keep moving forward.
I still feel bad that we don't get the what? Uh-oh, this is bad.
Me then.
No, because it's right there. No. God damn, dude. I have the high ground. Jeez, really? Alright, that'll hit.
We will triumph.
Alright, they're going to get a chance to go a lot before then.
Stronger than ever. I've earned this.
Okay. Let's see.
I shall win glory. Down with you.
Man, I don't get to get any of the stuff.
Once we are clear of the Weald, we should soon reach Daughter.
Greatest contribution, third in a row. No problem. Okay. Wait, what? No. Get the hell out of here. I'm gonna fight another guy right there. What I want to do is... I want to change jobs here soon, but... Movement +1. I need 200, huh? Alright. I'll save it a little bit longer. I want to eventually make him into a knight, I think.
What?
Turn him into a black mage, but I don't want to do that. Yep, click on Boom Battle. Yeah, I mean, admittedly, though, because, I mean, I was thinking about this, I was talking about this earlier, like, I played in one Final Fantasy 1. I played in one Final Fantasy 2, but in the US, that was actually 4. So then I get a little bit confused about 3. I played 1, 2, and 5 before more modern times when I played 6, and I obviously played 7 and 8, which I didn't like, and 9, and I played about half of 10. But I don't remember what I did about 3. I don't remember where that was for me.
Yeah?
93. Okay, you need to save these things.
What? Yeah?
Okay, still have not done much with her.
You need me?
Okay. 4 is your favorite. 3 was on the DS. Oh, okay. I never had a DS. So I did not have a DS. Whoops, wait, what was that? Oh, the now extinct Moogles. Okay.
Need something?
We got more encyclopedia stuff.
Historical records.
What do we have? Creatures, a general term used to refer to wild, non-human fauna, and in some cases flora that inhabit the land. Many are vicious and will attack humans when they regard as a threat. While often poached for the useful materials they yield, they may also be tamed in a similar fashion to chocobos. The majority of species found in Ivalice are known to hatch from eggs.
Safe travels. Let us trace the journeys of those who shaped history. I understand.
Okay.
Making preparations.
Okay. This is going to go like this. 5 is your favorite. Your favorite of 1 to 6. What's up, Drew? How you doing? Yeah, I did play and win Chrono Trigger on stream. I liked it. I didn't like it quite as much as a lot of people seem to, but I did like it. Okay. All right, that is a good start, folks. That is a very good start. So we have played now just under 3 hours. Read about the 5 different players, 3 achievements. This thing works beautifully on the dual action, the Logitech dual action, which I've had for, I must have had this for 20 years. So it works beautifully, and which is great. So we are underway officially. Now, Saturday, I believe I'm going to be playing a fair bit more of this game. So I am looking forward to it. I am very excited for it. It is great stuff. Yeah. So far, so good. I just feel very good to just like be back listening to the music and like just playing this astonishingly awesome game. I just makes me feel all warm inside. It's very nice. So, all right. But it's also late. I took my daughter and I. Today was sort of take my daughter to work day because I went to teach, and while I was there, my daughter had a college visit at the university that I teach, which went well. And tomorrow we are going to 2 more. So tomorrow we have 2 more college visits that we've got. It's college visit season. And then we've got another 2 that we're doing in November. And then we've got another, then she's doing 2 with her mom also, with my wife, because one of those is my wife's alma mater, and one of them is the one that's close by to that. And so we'll see. And she did the Common App, which for those of you who don't know is basically you do the Common App, and it basically allows you to apply to a ton of colleges at once. And some of them you add specific things for each college and university that they need. But just based upon her, she's an exceptional student. She's top 10 in her class. She's got all of these things going for her. So a bunch of Connecticut-based schools just automatically offered her admission just based on the Common App that she submitted. And she's like, so she just got into a bunch of schools already. And most of the schools she did not have on her list. One of the schools was a safety school that she has already gotten into. And I'm like, I knew, and she was like, she's like, how desperate are they? I'm like, it's not being desperate. It's because you'd be a great catch as a student. That's why. So no, not yet. She's just, she's in the process of looking around. Not looking around, but I mean, she's reduced her list to like, she has about 15 or so, and then she's going to reduce it to further a couple more, but she'll end up applying to about 11 or 12. Again, a lot of them are done through this Common App, and then she'll have a decision to make about where she wants to go. But she's put herself in a great position. Her profile and everything has put her in a good spot. So, yeah, I've really not had anything to worry about with her. Now it's just a matter of her feeling. We'll come to a point where she has to make a decision between like, she's probably going to get in terms of schools that are actually on her list. My guess, she has about, let's say that she applies to 12 to 15. My guess, she's going to get into about 50% of those, maybe a little less, maybe like 35 to 40% of those. So she's going to end up having like 4 schools that she chose that she would really be interested in, that she's going to have to choose between or choose among. And then that's when we're going to get the self-doubt and the uncertainty and the, am I making the right call and what should we do and all that stuff. So, but it's going to be a good problem to have. So, yeah, but that's happening. Next set are happening tomorrow. So I've got to get to bed, but this was a lot of fun. I am super pumped up for this game. It's going to be great. And I hope you enjoyed it as well. And we'll spread the word about this game to others and let them know that I am playing through it. It is going to be awesome. So yeah, If you liked what you saw and heard, I hope you will follow the channel. I hope you'll check out our YouTube at !ArvTube. Please subscribe to me over there. It's free for you to do that, but it really helps us out. You can get access to new content as it is posted. Discord is !ArvCord. You can hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams. !ArvSky is my blue sky. Please do follow me over there. Had a lot of new followers there recently. Thank you, Imaginary. I appreciate that. Let's see. That was !ArvSky. And my show, my DMGM tip show that I do with Zach Clay, about which more soon, that is !GenGMs. So please check that out. And the website for this, arvanillarun.com. Financially, !ArvShop. That's my merchandise area. You can get cool stuff for yourself, cool swag, and also support the channel. The Patreon, that's that !ArvTreon right there. That Patreon gets you super cool stuff based upon what I, as a published author, can provide you, along with some other things, plus inspirations to help our tabletop players. You can also, of course, sub to the channel, which gets you those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch. That will get you something that Patreon does not get you, and the Patreon gets you stuff that the subs don't get you. So why not do both? But those things really do help. We just got done with a very successful September, but would love to see people sub and or boost the Patreon. Both of those things really help. On the publishing front, Icarus, my graphic novel from Athos Arts. Library is my Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And Greyshade is my Greyshade IP. Greyshade, Renegade, and Heretic, the Grey Assassin Trilogy, award-winning, critically acclaimed. You can get that from Athos Arts at that link. You can also get the audiobook of Greyshade from our very own Trent Sparks. Be on the lookout for Renegade and Heretic coming out soon, those audiobooks by the end of the year as well. And of course, we have, you can pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade from our very own Brandon O'Brien, The Rising Tides, and Alligator Alley Entertainment. That's coming out about 4 to 5 weeks, and I'm very excited for that too. And of course, BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message we'll do so for others in that situation in the future. That is going to do it for us, everybody. I hope you had a good time today. Again, I will be back on Saturday night with more of this awesome game, so please stop by for that. Thank you to my wonderful mods. Thank you, Drew, for doing all that just now. Triffid was in here earlier today. Thank you to Drew. Thank you to Triffid. Thank you to Shadow Mage, who was in here as well. Thank you to my Patreon supporters and subscribers. Thank you to Drew, to Nonstop, to Imaginary Exponent, his Terma, Mrs. Dunsel, Tom, and Zach Clay. Hope you got some good use out of that, Zach, and you saw how cool this game is. Thank you so much to my wonderful viewers. Thank you to Adam Hart. Thank you to Butthurt. Thank you to Chrono Travis. Thank you to Dragon Spear, who's lurking in the background. Thank you to Galen. Welcome, Galen. Good to see you around here. Don't be a stranger. Thank you to Jagtress. Thank you to the Passing Void. Again, Passing Void, hope you won't be a stranger either. Yeah, so thank you to all those. And thank you to the Kids Are Asleep for the raid, which was great here as well. That's it for me. Everyone have a lovely Friday, and I will see you folks Saturday evening when we'll be back here for more of the awesome Final Fantasy Tactics. Cannot wait for more of the Ivalice Chronicles. Until then, everyone, please be good to each other, and much love. Have a good night.